Querer, querer. Querer is a very basic verb in Spanish, and we're gonna learn the most basic meaning of this verb. The meaning of querer is to want. When you want something, if you want chocolate, if you want, I don't know, if you want to go somewhere, you can use this verb for that. Of course, you just want to say that you want something, right? So let's look at some examples using this verb. Quiero hablar español. Quiero hablar español. This means I want to speak Spanish. So this is a very basic sentence that, is telling you, hey, I want to do something specifically. Let's break this down and let's see how this sentence works. Quiero, yo quiero. We don't need yo. We need quiero, of course. And when you say quiero, that means I want. Okay? Yo quiero, I want, and also quiero means I want. Hablar, hablar, hablar means to speak. So quiero means I want to do something, right? In this situation, hablar, hablar, speak. Español, español means Spanish. So maybe you're wondering, why is the letter E not capitalized in this sentence, in this word, español? That's because in Spanish, you don't need to do that. In English, you do, but in Spanish, you don't. It's the same with days of the week and also months in Spanish. You don't need to capitalize the first letter. So remember that. That's something important for sure. So we can see the verb querer right here. By the way, the conjugation of the verb querer is irregular, so you need to learn its peculiar conjugation. So quiero comes from the verb querer. Okay? Yo quiero, tú quieres, él quiere, nosotros queremos, ustedes quieren, and so on. Okay? So, yeah, you have to learn its conjugation. It's not that difficult, but it's unique because it's an irregular verb. Okay, now let's look at the next example. María quiere comer chocolate. María quiere comer chocolate. This means Maria wants to eat chocolate. So if you want to speak Spanish, if you want to eat chocolate, you can use the verb querer for sure. Okay, María, let's break this down. María, means Maria, of course. Quiere, we have the verb querer right here. Ella quiere or María quiere. Ella means she. Quiere, obviously, it's the verb that we're learning. It's the verb that we're learning. So María quiere means Maria wants something. Okay? Comer, comer, wants to eat. So Maria wants to eat. Comer. Chocolate. Chocolate means chocolate. The spelling here is the same in English and in Spanish for this word, but the pronunciation is completely different. Chocolate. Chocolate. María quiere comer chocolate. Maria wants to eat chocolate. Excellent. So it's very common to add a verb right after the verb querer, because you are saying, hey, I want to do something. It's a common thing. Obviously, you can have nouns after the verb querer. Yo quiero una manzana. I want an apple, right? But another interesting thing is that you can add verbs right after the verb querer. So, for example, quiero hablar or quiero comer. Okay, so when you do that, you need to put the second verb in the infinitive form. Okay, so that means you don't have to conjugate it. Quiero hablar, quiero comer, quiero caminar, quiero viajar, quiero ir, quiero estar, quiero ser. Okay, so just remember that. That's something really important. So once again, the verb querer means to want in Spanish. It's the main meaning of this verb. Of course, it means other things, but this is like the basics of this verb querer. Querer means to want.